Hey everybody, Dogbird here. Just wanted to wrap up the DD3 in my baby account. Of course, I will be running it a second time to see how things do. Maybe I'll bring up another character or two, see how they do in DD3 as a newer player. Just because I had that this brief little window to experience that. But of course, going forward on my baby account here, I will be looking forward to DD4, and we'll be making some videos about DD4 as a newer player. Obviously, this account is at 269 days in. It has already beaten DD3 the first time now. The other videos are going up, so you should see this at the end. This should be the last video I post. But just talking about, DD3, as you can, I'll just show it. I have to wait for it right now, and I want to make sure that everybody realizes I was number 113,534 to complete it on just basic completion. And you can see I can't do a find me because I haven't ran it the second time yet. But getting that gear on that second time is very valuable, very important. So let's just recap now who I brought in. I'll start off with the symbiotes here. I brought in Scream, Symbiote Spider, and Anti-Venom for the city section. These are the last characters I ended up leveling up because they are in the last section. Getting the gear for them wasn't that hard for me. I'd been collecting the G14 pieces over the entire account. We now get those Armory 14 orbs. I didn't really do war credits. I didn't really buy the bio gear with war credits at all, to be honest. Didn't really need to, just collected them. And I'm also doing the same thing with DD4, collecting those Armory 15 pieces, getting those event pieces. So I have collected some Gear 15 pieces already, and will be using them on my road to DD4. So some of the characters I'm of course going to be bringing to DD4 like Gamora here, who I have leveled up to 78, got some pieces on her already. I need to level her up to level 80. I am actually level 80 on this account. I started DD3 as soon as I hit level 75. I brought in Gamora, Kestrel, Phyla-Vell, Moondragon, and Nebula down here. I had those characters all up with that, and it got me through the first 4 nodes eventually. At that time, it took a few attacks, but I got through it and got the resources. Really, the biggest why it took me from level 75 to level 80 was just getting the resources and the gear together to upgrade these characters to the proper level. I brought Gamora, Kestrel, Moondragon, Phyla-Vell, Nebula, like I said. Next character I brought up was Mr. Sinister. I brought up Ghost. I got my hands on Captain Sam, brought him up. And then Sharon Carter was my biggest pain waiting on her for the global nodes. I had her newer. I didn't really have all the skill gear I needed. As you can see, I'm still missing some skill gear to upgrade her. Even Captain Sam will be missing a little bit. Don't have it all in. And I brought up Emma because I got her almost at the, when I was still working on Sharon, but I had lots of mutant gear laying around for Emma, so I was able to bring her up and bring in the full team into the global section. Just take that out real easy. Originally I was going to bring in Black Widow, because originally I was wrong about Sharon Carter. I didn't think she would be good. And was I wrong? She is great. Much better choice than Black Widow. Really glad I brought her up. Pretty much these DD3 characters that I've all mentioned right now are all going to be going into DD4. The 4 Infinity Watch plus Kestrel will be definitely getting upgraded to Gear 15. Of course, Mr. Sinister, Ghost, Emma, alone plus a random 4th, sorry, not 5th, will get you through the global nodes. The 4th, I'll probably bring Captain Sam. If I get the gear, because right now I'm going to be on a skill gear crunch, so Sharon Carter will probably be on a second run or not at all. I haven't really decided yet. Skill gear has really became a major crunch now, because you have Gamora needing it, you have Kestrel needing a little bit of it, Moondragon needs skill gear. I'm bringing in Captain Sam, another skill gear character, and if I do my plan of bringing in Shang-Chi for City, that's yet another skill gear character. That has become a major thing, a major hit. Of course, Mr. Sinister and Emma are mutants. They take ballistic weaves. That's going to be a little bit of a problem for me to get as well. Phyla-Vell being bio, when I need to bring up at least Scream, Anti-Venom, and Symbiote Spider-Man for bio pieces. That's going to be a pain, but these three, being City, are going to wait. Shang-Chi will wait if I bring him up, because obviously he is City. That brings me to Legendary. This is where I'm probably the least prepared. I'll show you my Legendary roster. I don't have Doc yet. I don't have Phoenix. That's two major things I'm going to be waiting on for Legendaries. I do have Maul. He'll be coming. I do have the characters ready for Doc Ock. I do have them all at 5 stars. The X-Force. I had to make sure I didn't say X-Factor. It's X-Force. So Doc Ock, Ebony Maul is definitely coming. Other than that, I hope to get Phoenix when she comes around yet again. Of course, by the time I'm ready to go into Legendary DD4, by the time I get all the resources, all the gold I need just to upgrade, those 4 will probably be the first 4 I bring in. And I might actually level up Invisible Woman as the 5th. Just in my experience, she is incredibly good in DD4, so she is quite useful. I brought in Shuri before on other accounts. The other choice would be Jubilee. I am almost there. She might be the 5th as well. It's going to depend on how things fall. You know, she might take the place of Phoenix. I might not be able to get Phoenix. I might have to bring Jubilee. It is possible for me to get Adam Warlock as well, depending on how long this all takes. That's a very real possibility. I actually have all the X Factor already at 5 star. Just dumb luck on the drops, really. How I got that. So that about wraps up DD3 for now. At least on this baby account, I can continue to make the DD3 videos as new characters get reworked. But for now, I'm going to start shifting focus to DD4 until next time.